It seems everywhere you turn on social media, you're bombarded with business and social media advice, tips, strategies, and claims that if you do ABC, you'll get XYZ. What's the end result when we consume all this information? Comparison-itis. It's certainly a real thing. I've suffered from it, and from time to time I still do. So what to do about it? Clear your mind and all distractions. Let's get real and honest on this topic and dig ourselves out from under all the noise. Grab your coffee and let's go. Hey there, Mom Boss. Welcome to the Social Media for Mompreneurs podcast, where we dive into personal branding, how to build our businesses on social media, learn some really cool marketing hacks, all while balancing family life. And don't forget, we do it the fun and easy way. I'm Allison Scholes, once a corporate marketing coordinator, a teacher, and now photographer and podcaster. And yes, I'm that boss lady in sweatpants. Go ahead and hand out the kids' tablets, open those juice boxes, put on your comfy sweatpants, and hide in your closet. Let's get this party started. Okay, let me paint a picture. You wake up in the morning, make your coffee, do a little journaling or reading, get the kids up and feed them breakfast. You might even start a load of laundry, and then you open Instagram. You're feeling pretty good because you have your posts for the day ready to go. You even have your hashtags. You feel on top of the world, and you can conquer whatever is thrown at you. But you start the scroll, and what starts to happen? Oh, look, a mentor of yours posted a really great mindset strategy. Oh, and this other mentor of yours posted a fantastic video. Oh, look, a really pretty reel by an influencer, and you notice it already has over 100 likes. Then you see someone within your own niche who just announced a fabulous freebie. And you think to yourself, why didn't I think of that? Then you start to notice how someone took a selfie or how someone posted a pretty graphic. Oh, look, a quote, double tap. And now you've just wasted 30 minutes in the rabbit hole of Instagram. And now you feel, well, pretty shitty about your business. You start to question yourself. My feed doesn't look like hers. I don't post as often as she does. Man, she's so good at video. I really need to do more video. Maybe if I try to post similar content like her, I'll get more followers. Oh, I know. I need to act like her when I'm on video and people will then buy from me. You look up from your phone, take a long sigh, and wonder if you're really all that good. Did I just paint a picture that you've experienced before? Maybe you experience this from time to time or quite often. Welcome to social media comparison-itis. We are flooded day in and day out with content. And what happens when we consume all that content? We turn into my favorite villain, Loki. Now, a little backstory, if you don't already know this about me, but I'm a total movie geek and I geek out on superhero movies, especially Marvel. But you might be surprised to learn that I secretly, okay, not so secretly, love the villain Loki. He's known to be a trickster. He's really good at manipulations. He can transform himself into anything he wants, and he's really good at mimicking others. He is the god of mischief. And at the end of the day, his transformations and mimics are a complete disaster. Now, I love Loki in the movies, but using Loki's techniques on social media just doesn't work, especially in the long run. It's human nature to belong to a group or to conform to social norms. We want to be liked by all. Right now, I'm reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I highly recommend you pick up a copy. There's a section in the book about the role of family and friends in shaping your habits. And two things jumped out at me: imitating the many and imitating the powerful. Wow. Aren't we seeing that on social media, especially Instagram? So many of us try to imitate or mimic what's popular because it seems to work. And we imitate or mimic the powerful, the influencers like Gary Vee, James Wedmore, Amy Porterfield, and Rachel Hollis. They are great, successful entrepreneurs. But what happens when we consume all their content? We try to mimic their way of showing up on social. And when we try to do what they are doing, what happens at the end of the day? It feels off. It doesn't feel right. Well, I'm going to say it. Don't be like Loki, because when you imitate and mimic others, comparison-itis kicks in and it's ugly. We feel we're not enough. We feel our way of doing things is wrong. Okay, so now what do we do about this? I have 4 tips to share with you. Take them or leave them. It's up to you. Number 1, limit your time on social and stop consuming so much content. If you feel you're comparing your life and business to someone else, especially a very successful entrepreneur, do me a favor and unfollow them. Yes, that's right, unfollow. It's okay to learn and digest some content from others, but enough is enough. Move on and unfollow. The minute that comparison game kicks in, unfollow. It'll feel weird at first because you really value that person's work, but you need to focus on your work, not theirs. This was huge for me about 2 years ago. This is exactly what I had to do. I was consuming a specific entrepreneur. I was consuming all their content. And what happened? I was starting to try and mimic her brand, her way of showing up on social. And at the end of the day, it felt weird. It felt funny. I wasn't being my authentic self. So what did I have to do? Even though I valued her work so much, I had to unfollow. I don't follow that person on social media anymore. I'm not even on their email list. Now, here's what you can do. You can unfollow a few people and then write it down. Maybe in 3 months, go check out their content. Maybe there is something new that you could learn and you can implement in your own way. But the minute that comparison game kicks in, you gotta unfollow. All right, number 2, and you're gonna like this one. Move from a state of inspiration to a state of action. So let me explain this. I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm sure all of us have been at this point in our life where we're on so many email lists. We download all the freebies. We are binging podcasts. We are writing down all the strategies. But if you never implement anything that you learn, you will always stay in a state of inspiration. And when we remain stuck and we remain in the state of inspiration, the needle will not move in our business or life. So you need to take what you've learned and then move to a state of action. You actually have to put your head down, put your blinders on, and implement anything that you've learned, anything that you find valuable. Implement it. Show up. You're going to do it scared. You're going to do it messy. It may not work the first few times. But if you stay in a state of inspiration and continue to consume so much content, the needle will never move for you, and you will constantly spin your wheels and you will constantly compare yourself. Implement, unfollow, and then move to a state of action. All right, number 3, answer this for me. Why are you on social media in the first place? So you need to really clarify that answer for you, because a lot of us get sucked into the rabbit holes of following so many entrepreneurs, and they get in our heads and we start to tell ourselves, yes, this is what I need to do. But do you really need to do it? Why are you on social media in the first place? It's all about your objectives for showing up, your intentions, and let's not forget, it is all about your target audience. So let's go back 2 years ago with myself when I was consuming so much content from an entrepreneur. Guess what? This entrepreneur was telling me how important video was. And yes, I have learned that video is powerful on social media. You do get the more views. It's a way to build brand authority. You can really stand out in your niche if you utilize video. But I took it so far as to telling myself that I needed to show up on video all the time. I needed to download the tech and editing software. I needed to buy things to make the greatest videos. I was stressing myself out about it. And what I came to realize is I was forgetting about my own objectives, my own intentions for being on social media, and I was also forgetting about my target audience. That is key to your objectives and your intentions. Guess what? My target audience is busy moms, so I don't think my busy moms are consuming that much video. They're consuming podcasts. They're on the go. They can just play a podcast in the background while they're folding laundry or giving the kids a bath or making dinner. My busy mamas don't have time for long form video. So why was I trying to do it? Because I got sucked into comparison-itis. So why are you on social media in the first place? Identify your objectives, your intentions, and make sure you really know who your target audience is. All right, number 4, define your 3 brand or content pillars. And all you have to do this is just think to yourself, what do you want to be known for in your business? So for example, when I take a look at my business and my brand, the Boss Lady in Sweatpants, what do I want to be known for? I want to be known for personal branding. I want to be known for helping busy mamas grow their presence on Instagram. And I also want to be known for making social media easy and fun again. Guess what? That's it. Those are my 3 brand content pillars. And when I focus on my content pillars, I am in a state of action and I am creating content around that. And that is how I am going to stand out on social media, because I am focused on my own content and I'm not worrying about consuming other content. So when you concentrate on your brand pillars and creating content around that, you'll actually stop consuming so much content. So you're going to move from a state of inspiration and then you're going to be creating content. So you'll be in a state of action. Okay, do you feel better now? Are you ready to conquer social media with the right intentions and share your wisdom? I understand if you're still spinning your wheels. So if you're wanting more Instagram clarity, grab a coaching call with me and I'll help you clarify your brand message, your pillars, and content for Instagram. Go to bit.ly/IG method. As always, stay sassy, sparkle, and wear those dang sweatpants. Thank you for tuning in today. If you loved today's episode, then please head over to iTunes, social media for mompreneurs, and leave a review. Your review helps grow the show. And don't forget, head to bossladyinsweatpants.com to grab all my freebies and hang out with me on Instagram at Allison Scholes. I'll see you soon.